Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the EVE Online 30-Day Challenge. So, today we are again working on newbie money. How to make that money, or should I say ISK. So, let me bring on the guys in the chat room here, not chat room, TeamSpeak room. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Ink, have you prepared any new insults for me?
Not right now. I'm kind of hungry still.
Oh, hungry still. Yes, didn't get enough to eat for dinner.
Hey, you see my text chat, you can read it, but not read it aloud.
Text chat. Oh, I have so many of them here.
On TeamSpeak.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see here. Golly, a lot of you guys sent me messages.
Spam him. Spam him.
There we
more.
go. And I'm not supposed to read this aloud, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Chat room staring at you.
Yeah,
Say
they're...
it loud.
Yeah. Dare him. What he says is he had a surgical procedure done to, no, I'm just kidding. No. It has to do with
I put a
Eve.
tattoo of Markee's face on my butt.
Oh.
Pictures or did it happen?
Pictures or it didn't happen. Oh, great. Okay, so, yeah, let's just say it didn't happen, even if it did. So.
Well, just try thinking about it, like imagining how it will look.
I'm just.
I'd rather
Go
not,
wash your
thank you.
brain with
I'm
salt.
embarrassed now. I can't face the camera. Okay, so on to the next subject. Oh my God, you guys. Wow. So, next hour is going to be a round table, I think, or maybe not an hour. We got one coming up. So let's see. This is. Okay, well, here I am in my ship, my noob ship, because I got blown up again. And, you know, not that there's anything new about that. I'm getting spammed to death with all of these. Let's see here.
Every time you enter a station in a pod, it'll give you a rookie ship.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here.
So essentially, you can look at those rookie ships and say, how many times have I died? And then just count the rookie ships.
Yes, 8. There we go. 8 times. So, I am starting to think that I do need to give myself more of a fighting chance and probably start working this character toward, you know, being having good enough skills to defend myself better against these others. Because if I can really get up to kind of the top level, then if just one guy comes in to get me or whatnot, I have a fighting chance.
You basically just need friends, like 2 of you versus 1 of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I agree. So, okay. Now, let's see here. Where shall I go this time? Well, we're not going to Hades again because that was right next to what's that? Big Star or something? What is it called? Something like that.
The Old Man Star.
Old Man Star, that's what it is. Okay. So, Mentonalt is only 4.2% contested. Might come back up to that one. And I just want to try and find some place that's not so far away either. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this by percentage. And I guess Mentonalt looks like about the best one out of percentages. That's halfway decent distance. Oh, here's one, 7 jumps at 17%. That one might be good. Seven jumps isn't too bad. Okay. Maybe I shall have some more success this time. I'm up to 18,006 loyalty points. Seems like such a struggle to get there. I know I'm going to be negative in the money.
Six pilots in the neighbor system, 4 pilots in Devon. Pilots. Oh, it looks almost quiet.
Till I get there, and everybody that wants to stream snipe me shows up.
No, Markee, you kind of brought this about upon yourself by making it so easy for us to follow you with that app.
That app is awesome, isn't it?
I love it now. It's just
Yeah,
like, oh,
I
somebody
use
got
it.
on.
I
Sweet.
use it all the time. And if you, well, here I'll put a link to it. I think I have a link here. No, let's see here. I got to find the link to it. I can do that. I can multitask. I can do that while warping. So, yeah, it's called Twitch Now, and there is a link to it now in chat. And Twitch Now is a Chrome plugin that just puts a little thing up in the corner that shows you when the people that you're following on Twitch are broadcasting, and then when you click on it, it will give you little thumbnails of what they're broadcasting, and order them in the order of how many viewers they have and everything. And it's just a great tool. I'm using it all the time, but it requires Google Chrome. So if you're not using Chrome, well, there's just forget it, I guess.
You're a loser.
Some people are using Internet Explorer.
Huh. Golly, a few people still do. It still shows up on the stats.
Internet Exploder? What?
Yeah.
Internet Derper, the king of it.
You know, Firefox is quite heavily used, but so guys, I've got a Chromebook here, and the app even works great on the Chromebook. Here, let me log out of this guy here, and so I have my Chromebook here, and it works great on this. Basically, this is just a Chrome browser and a small laptop, and it.
Can you play any games on that?
You can play games. A lot of the games that are executed by browsers, but not all of them. And a lot of that I have it just for work, so that I can do orders on the road. I actually hook it up with my phone, and I can be out and about processing orders. Has a great battery life. It has like 9-hour battery life, and it's $250 on Amazon. So at least that's where I bought it. There's a link below below the video for Amazon. If you're in the States, you'll give me a little bit credit if you buy stuff there anyway. So,
but you made a video about what different items people were buying on the Amazon.
And you'll be on the next one that's recorded tomorrow. I don't know who actually is doing the purchases. I only know what people are buying when they click my link. So it's very anonymous, but it's fun to see what people order and find out a little bit more about it. So
There's some things on Amazon you wouldn't want to show.
right. Well, I actually had okay. So the first time I was doing it kind of on the fly. The first time I did that, and I'm like, ooh, this isn't going to work out so well. So what I started doing was opening up all the products in a new window, new tab, and then any of them that I could not show on video, maybe I just talked about. So there were no dildos or sex toys. Thanks, Inc. But they're I was just trying to be a little bit sensitive, not much, just a little bit. So yeah. Anyway,
Is it like,
go ahead.
are you like not streaming some certain products, or some of the products are almost like racist?
Well, I'm not so sure that if somebody bought a dildo that I would show this giant penis on my video.
Well, you said you didn't have any of those, but what sort of a product was there that you can't show?
I don't remember. I hesitated on a couple of them. So
I was watching an episode of a show of Craig Ferguson, and he had this lady on there. She's been in one of the Doctor Who's, and she was talking about something. I don't know how they got on the subject. They were talking about rabbits, and then she mentioned something about rampant rabbit. He didn't know what she was talking about, and apparently she thought it was maybe a UK thing. And then they went to break, and then he said, "Yeah, now I know what it means." And it's one of those lady things.
a toy. Okay, we can all envision that. So, oh, there's
And
only
it's
a
like-
medium outpost here. Now that I'm here.
Dum dum.
Yeah.
Look somewhere else.
Yeah. I don't think that I can. Ah, damn it. Here's the opposing team. I think he's just warping in. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do here. I think I'll get turned away from this one.
Permission requested.
Yep, denied. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Okay, well, so now would be the time that I would have to,
It's a bit full here, huh?
what's that?
Here are a bit too many war targets, thought.
Yeah, there are. So, I gotta find some place to go. I mean, I'm just out here.
I will check the neighbors.
Find an out of the way place no one's at.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Warp drive active.
come on. There you go. Using the trick you taught me.
Spots.
Yeah, I just I'm making a safe spot.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so now I guess I might be forced to learn the map method of doing this since I have no station to use the other tool. Can I get to that tool while I'm out in space?
Which tool you're talking about?
The faction warfare tool that I use in the
I think you can on that top left corner, that line. It should be in business, I think.
Oh, okay. There it is. Very good. Okay, cool. So, okay, let's see, directional scanner. Just making sure there's nobody around. Okay. Now, well, there's one that's 2.1% contested, and it's 3 jumps away. I guess that's my only real option at the moment.
Tama.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Oh. What's the matter
If
with
you want to
Tama?
play with, yeah, if you want to play with pirates, you can do.
Oh. Okay. Well. Well, here's one that's 48% contested. Sorrento. Sorrento?
I'm sure you insulted someone by saying that name.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
This is Eve. We don't care who we insult.
Yeah, but there's always one Care Bear that came here, watched it, and got insulted.
Mm-hmm. I don't worry about that too much anymore.
We care about Care Bears. Why?
I can tell you that I get a lot of hate mail, just from things that I say and everything, and you know, it's like you can't please everybody no matter what. So I quit trying.
I actually got 2 hate mails recently. One of them calling me different names about what I'm saying on the stream. The other one was wrong contact.
Die, bastard! Oh, sorry, not you.
I replied with a hate mail on, you got the wrong target. They did reply with sorry.
Yeah. It's funny, you know, my email address is so short on Gmail and everything that there's a lot of people that use the same name, put numbers after it and everything. And, oh crap, here's somebody here. And, oh, he's taken off, okay. And so I get these different invites. I got the planning board for a school and their new stuff, and I've been sent house loan documents, tax documents, all kinds of things from people, and I've been sent some pretty strange stuff. And occasionally, whenever I find a lot of humor in it, whenever I can really embarrass somebody, I'll reply. So otherwise, I just trash them.
Drink.
Drink?
You just keep saying, and we're
Yeah.
supposed to drink.
Today's not the day.
It's all the day. You
It's
drink
all-
any day.
I see. Okay. Let's see here. System scanner. Okay, there's a small one here. And a few people in the system here. They all look okay.
Warp drive active.
Nice, Ink. Drink all the milk, all you 12-year-olds.
You know, we got to keep things clean around here. Okay, case there's kids watching. I was going to turn the stream on 18 and over on next Saturday. After a certain point, I think I can do that to where it says that there's adult content.
That's gonna make me interested and come even before it starts.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna be disappointed on what sort of content you give me.
Right. Yeah. Let's see, acceleration gate.
Warp drive active.
Okay.
Previously on the all different random YouTube videos you have, it's like one camera for the lake, one for the jungle. Do you have one for the cat?
I don't. What did I just do? All this crap came up on my screen. Okay. Let me think what I'm doing here.
You got limited time.
Turtles are attacking. Damn it! Who is this guy?
Warp drive active.
Toki. Or pirate. Oh, pirate.
Fatty! What are you doing? Okay.
Do the shield booster.
Yeah.
This is a guy on TeamSpeak. He's
Uh-huh.
sitting in our AFK channel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's got his mic muted.
No, this is due to moderator things. The moderator channel, so he's not able to talk down there.
Oh, maybe we should pull him up in here and give him a bad time.
Fatty.
Okay.
Active.
I granted him talk power.
Hey, Fatty, did you happen to leave an open mic?
I'm gonna do anything, I swear.
Right.
Oh, well, if you say it, I'll believe you.
Yeah, because we believe everybody in Eve.
You believe me?
Yeah, that was certainly my first clue that I had made a mistake.
Well, we don't have time travel, so you're stuck with that mistake.
I know. So, yeah, well, you know, we all regret things that we do.
They say laughter makes you live longer. Stay on this channel, live forever.
Right. Yeah, I certainly laugh a lot. Here comes Mr. Turtles again.
I am actually not going to do anything, but
You're not?
keep warping away.
Hmm. Okay.
Ship on the live stream.
It's just you seem to be the center of attention for a lot of action, and
And you want to
I come
action?
get blown up too.
Hmm. Okay.
I have an idea. How about
What's that?
helping him?
Oh, damn. There's an idea.
I'm just brainstorming, but that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get this destroyer eventually. Almost got got
Yeah,
it.
Markee, I think that if you invest in a shield booster
Uh-oh.
one,
Let's
it'll
Shield booster 1.
yep, that'll be a significant boost to your shield boosting capabilities. Because the civilian was never meant to be used in actual combat. And I'm pretty sure it was never meant to be used on any ship other than the rookie ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of feeling
We're about
like...
to get a visit from a Navy Slicer.
It's Diet Dr. Pepper. Awesome. Okay, Mr. Diet Dr. Pepper, are you friend or foe?
If it's the same Imperial Slicer as yesterday, then he should be friend.
Shoot first, loot, ask questions next month.
And I see Marco is also back again in the system.
Yeah. I noticed that too.
The Slicer has a message for you.
Yeah, change my fit. I'm feeling quite fit right now. Don't worry about it. I'm just fine. I've been working out. Yeah, well, I got a few more of these. Seriously, he changed his name to Seriously. I guess that a lot of people don't understand why I'm doing it with this ship. It's because it's what could be put together by a new player within 1 hour of training. And that is how I ended up with this particular fit. And no, the ship is good. Whatever. So I'll do. I don't know. Maybe Tuesday after the patch, I'll put in my. I'll add a Plex to the account so I can do the dual training, and then start. Maybe Thursday we can look at reconfiguring the ship a bit, the setup, see what I can get into next. My next 30 ships or however many. I seem to lose a lot of them.
Well, in some games it's like you die and whatever. In this game, you try to avoid it, but it's impossible. And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
You can be a crybaby and don't undock, like someone we know that's been trading in the systems. You miss a whole bunch of the game.
The only time Kriba ever undocks is in his Veld knot. But he makes tons of money, so he can afford it. For those of you who don't know, Kriba is I believe he's a massive trader in Jita. He has one of the few dreadnoughts, high-sec dreadnoughts in the game, and it's only in Jita, and the only time he ever undocks is in that ship.
Show
I thought
off.
it was in a Mars space.
Really? I saw it in he undocked in his dreadnought during the burn Jita during Incarna.
Unless they moved it there, because I know we told him it was in high sec, and then during the sweep they did with capital ships, they moved them all to low sec and so forth, and then people had an uproar for Kriba's being moved, and then they moved it back to high sec.
Alright, chat seems to say that it's in Amar. My bad.
River's Revelation or what?
Yeah, the Revelation.
Is in Amar.
It was a Nix in the Burn Jita campaign.
You just got told by the chat room.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Did I laugh out loud?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hey, the chat room is awesome. You know,
I know it's awesome to watch.
you
Some
can,
of the advice they give is
you know, you take like the majority, and you say, well, that's the truth, then, isn't it? They seem to give good advice, I would say, overall. A lot of crap to filter through, but good advice overall.
I'm actually surprised I've not had to ban anyone. I've only had to time one person out the entire time I've had these admin powers, which I'm surprised. I'm surprised there are not more trolls. Not that I'm inviting them, but
Right. You know, here with Eve, it's been the Eve crowd is more mature. Just wait till my next War Z show. You know, I ban people almost every show for War Z.
Ban or timeout?
Well, I time
That could
out
be
at first, and then I start banning.
that could be a job you could hire for. Active moderator for Twitch chat.
Right. Well, I just keep giving mod powers to people I trust, and they keep showing up, or at least people who have shown some ability to be trusted. And
You never trusted anyone from Eve.
yeah, it's not like I ever gave you mod powers.
You still don't trust me.
You could totally trust me.
Really?
Trust me, I'm
Probably.
friendly.
Say it like that.
Yeah, that's
I will give you stuff.
that's the whole joke in War Z. Oh yeah, I'm friendly. Mm-hmm.
Check out my shotgun.
Bang.
Close.
I remember the first episode you did of War Z, and it was like, I don't really want to kill people. I'm like, Markee, no, it's a trap.
Yeah.
You must kill people to survive.
Well,
that's technically not true, but technically speaking, you don't have to kill them personally. You just kind of have to run them into a giant pack of zombies, and then
Yeah, but in War Z you don't have kill mail that you can show off.
yeah.
You can make screenshots.
I tell you that that the ability of kill mill and you know the kill boards and on all of this stuff that we can do with the API with Eve makes the community a lot of it's so valuable to the game. I mean, there's so many things that can be done that with that CCP never envisioned, and makes it quite nice.
Approximately half of the stuff they invented for the game was used in so many different ways they didn't even think about.
Mm-hmm.
People trying to even do something crazy.
Yeah.
For instance, you know that when you walk in stations, or when you walk in your captain's quarters, there's that giant TV screen.
Mm-hmm.
People edited files so that you could actually play any kind of movie you wanted
Oh, really?
on that screen. And they're like, well, we don't really like you messing with our files, so we're going to make it so that you can do this in a way that's not messing with the game. So they actually made it so you didn't have to mess with the files.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, another thing they didn't intend on.
Every patch, that folder gets deleted anyway.
Oh. I didn't know that.
And it's not very, it's touchy on how you encode it and everything. There's sometimes I just can't get them to work.
What video were you playing? Some X-rated or Nyan Cat?
I posted some images on another stream, so we've talked about this before, but I have my guy sitting down on the couch and he's watching the Colbert Report.
I want to have mine play HTFU by Permaband. It's a band CCP made.
Yeah.
I'll actually link the movie. It's funny, but you'll have to switch your age rating for the stream.
Right. No, I've seen the video.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know some of those people in the video. I mean, of course, it's made by developers and stuff, but some of them I talk to every once in a while, just on the business end. So
Sure.
CCP Guard has got to be my favorite CCPer.
They're all crazy.
Oh, I know. Like if Eve had a Scotty, it would be CCP Guard.
Scotty. Yes. Have you all seen the latest Star Trek movie now?
Yes. It's amazing.
A lot of fun.
It was a good movie.
Hmm. For those who haven't seen it, we won't say anything more. Don't want to wreck it.
It has Batman.
Damn it. You're always giving shit away. You can't be trusted with any information. Can't be trusted with
No.
talk rights.
See,
we
I'm
can't
so
even
much
trust you in
more
this
trustworthy
channel.
than him.
Banned.
So, this one really, there's been not really any conflict on this one.
Kestrel on scan.
What? Come on, I only have 3 minutes left.
The Kestrel's been there, hasn't it? Oh, no, hasn't.
Well, is he one of your buddies, or is he going to come and neck you?
He's not one of mine. I'm here alone.
Because his ship is turtlenecking.
It's not one of my buddies.
Damn it.
Take him out. I'm gonna.
Take him out? What, we're going to attack? Shit,
Sure.
because I was already running.
Fortune favors the prepared.
Ah, this is Marco. Holo.
Yeah, it's
Kill it.
Marco. Damn it.
Oh.
I wish I could come straight back into there. Or stop
can't.
the warp. Yeah.
Just bounce right back quickly before your friend dies.
I know. Well, I didn't... I was always just running. It's my main thing. I didn't know we were going to stay and fight.
And I'm gonna blow up before you get here. So.
No, Mr. Expendable.
Do not die.
Mr. Expendable has left the chat room.
Markee, if you, before you finish aligning, you can hit Control Space. That'll stop your ship.
Oh, am I gonna get away? I got away.
Cool.
Either he ran out of cap or he let me. Either way.
I've seen a lot of people who only pulse their warp disruptor. They don't keep it on. They just pulse it.
Some
I don't know
people
why.
Don't notice that it's off.
It's like you stop warping and then you stop moving and then it's just like, oh, I guess I'm warp scrambled, but you're actually not. I also hate how if you're warp scrambled, you stop moving completely. If you're warp scrambled and you're aligning, you'll stop moving. You should continue aligning in the direction you were going.
Probably an intentional thing done by CCP, so more ships die.
Yeah, but
Ever
it's
the
like
optimist.
It's probably true, though, let's be honest.
They want you to lose your ship. The one expensive one you got last week, they want that ship to be blown up as soon as possible.
Why do you think they added insurance now? So they can watch that ship get blown up again and again and again. It'll be great.
I just wish that they would increase insurance rates for faction ships. because those are annoying to insure. It's just like, oh yeah, we're going to give you insurance based on a fraction of the ship's actual value.
I should be getting better rates at Caldari if I'm Caldari.
Yeah, that'd be funny. But I think they're trying. I think that would be like that would put an emphasis on being one race over another. Because I mean, they'll get better insurance rates if you're Caldari. That means everyone would be Caldari because everyone gets blown up in Jita. So everyone would get their insurance rates from there. So everyone would just choose to be a Caldari character. Chat is saying, ignore Duma if you see a Kestrel on D-scan, run.
Yeah, well, things are clear at the moment.
How much loyalty points you got?
18,006.
What about that dance you promised?
I did not promise. I promised not to do it. I promised not to embarrass myself like that. That was the only promise I made.
2 minutes left, or?
Yep.
And the time does not increase, or the time does not decrease if there's more people there. It's just constant.
Yep, it's going down constantly.
Mm-hmm.
You only share the LP at the end.
It's not World of Tanks.
Speaking of, I just got a Stug the other day.
Sounds painful. What is it?
It's the German TD.
TD tier
5.
5 is this, huh?
I got another week or two and I'll have my first tier 9.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. E74 or what?
I
I think it's E74 what you get. Maybe. Or?
I don't know.
Tree on. I think you have... Wait.
Yeah, I don't. It's the VK. It's just the one just below the mouse.
4502 Alo, I think. I'm currently logging in. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's just the one just before the mouse.
Then you get the... Then you get the mini mouse.
Okay, well, even if somebody warps in now, I'm getting this. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, YK 45.02p, the mini mouse.
Got it. What did I get?
Nice.
17,500 loyalty points. Okay.
That's actually a considerable amount of loyalty points.
Yeah, so I think we need to go look at these now. Federal Defense Union. Let's see here. How do I find one of their stations, whichever one's close?
There should be a stations tab. Alright, okay, you found it.
There's a stations tab?
There should be like nearby stations or something. Settled systems. Okay, yeah, settled systems is the tab I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's basically where they have a station is in one of those systems.
Mm-hmm.
And if you,
Shit.
look
Just closed it on accident. It's hard to look at these though.
There needs to be a better way of navigating that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell, where is this place? Gee whiz. I don't like this being out here and trying to figure shit out while I could be, while I'm vulnerable. You see, I don't even know where I'm looking here. I'm just looking, trying to find a place, and
Just go to a safe spot.
That's not bad. About 9 jumps, 8 jumps.
how can? Let's see here. What? Why doesn't this work?
You may have to type it in manually, then auto-link it.
It's dumb. Oh, I just want to know where to go to buy some shit.
I've been half listening. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to go to one of the federal stations to look at what I can buy with the
Go
my
to
loyalty
your
points.
go to your your journal. See if you can find it.
I linked you a system where you can exchange the points in the Markee Dragon chat.
Okay.
It's basically you could find the corporation. Well, yeah, you can go to your peoples and places, look up Federal Defense Union, and there you go.
So what do you guys consider low sec? Do you consider 0.4 low sec?
0.4 to 0.1 is low sec. 0.5 to 1.0 is the high sec, and then 0.0 to negative 1.0 is all low sec.
Okay.
Warp drive active.
Well, that was almost as much points as what I'd gotten on the previous 3. So it's definitely a lot more points on that one.
I think you're getting more points than I do at a level 4 mission. I think. Which is a considerable amount for being realistically only like a couple hours old character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this, I mean, in all honesty, he has done some training, his skill training, and he has about, I'd say about 30 to 40 hours worth of skill training that he's done. So I started to train up some other stuff, but then, turned him off again in favor of my other guy getting his training in. See, I need my other guy to get his freighter up and running so that he can take a contract to move all of the ships and all of the stuff to go on them to wherever. So I can have 30 ships delivered, you know, that are the right stuff.
Warp drive active.
So I guess I have to say I'm excited for the new patch. It's going to be...
Will be an awesome patch, I think.
Mhm.
Somehow. Some parts are great, some parts are not good.
Yeah, well, that's the way it is with all of them.
I'm not sure about that. Sorry, go ahead.
And me will be drooling on the graphical effects added in the expansion.
Mm-hmm. You know, the game's already beautiful. And then they're just...
And it's an, 10-year-old game?
Well, they've certainly updated it. But, that, I mean, I guess that's part of how they keep it looking so good is that, you know, they're continually adding new graphics and new pleasantries to the game.
Well, I'm sure they got a new engine rather than just updating the old one. You can do so much on a 10-year-old engine.
Yeah, I'm sure the engines had updates. I'm sure of it.
I thought they just threw out the old one and replaced it with something decent.
Well, maybe. I don't really know on that.
Well, we have a developer today. Might as well ask.
Yeah, might be able to.
Yesterday you gave one of the advices to new people. Any advice for those starting in PvP?
Any advice for people starting in PvP? Have lots of money. Even I have not been successful in PvP. Well, you guys all see me. You know, I get attacked and everything goes out the door. You know, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
You panic.
Yeah, which the thing should I... What is it I'm supposed to click on again? You know? That's what it seems to be.
A lot of people say that Eve is the only game that really gets their heart pumping, literally, when they play PvP, because not only not only what you're doing is everything that you've put into your ship you can actually lose. So you've actually invested time and money into your ship, so it actually has value, as opposed to Call of Duty where you respawn in a second.
Right. I can tell you that the most panic I ever had was in Ultima Online, and there you would lose everything that was on you, but you also had very significant risk in your homes, because back then, you know, you had a key for your house, and you would have to run up to your door, open up your backpack, double click on your key, then target your door, and then double click the door to open it, run in, double click the door again to shut it, double click your key to get your targeting, and target the door to lock it. And it was a really hard process to do, and the problem is that people would know that, you know, well, he's online, he's playing right now, and let's see, which one of these am I going to?
This one, not
I don't know.
the Federation D.
Oh, the Federation
on
D?
The one on 20 for AU.
Yeah, okay.
Warp drive active.
So people would know that you usually played around a certain time or whatnot, and I was a merchant, and I'd have millions of gold pieces worth of stuff in my house. We had this big store and everything, and I had all of my wares for sale in there, and those were all fine and everything, but I had a little house next door. This is where I kept all of my stuff. And the so I would stockpile everything in there, and I one day was going in, and all of a sudden boxes started appearing around me at my doorstep, and there was somebody hidden there, and they started throwing boxes down whenever I was there so that I couldn't run away. And then they killed me right there in my doorway as I got it open. Took my key, and they opened up a travel gate inside my house, and a dozen people came through the gate, and they all picked up as much as they could and went back through the gate. And they kept opening the gate, doing that. So they got about a quarter of my stuff. Back then, we screamed at everybody on ICQ. We didn't have TeamSpeak or anything like that. So on ICQ, I'm like, shit, help me, I'm being robbed. And a bunch of people showed up with dragons and stuff and took them all out and protected the house until I could get back. Had to get a new key made for the door because they didn't leave my key behind and everything. So it was quite interesting.
Is that the one where you smashed your hand?
Yeah, I thought I broke my hand. Yeah, so I had to replace my mouse on my system in the middle of all that too. It was really amazing because back then they were all serial mice. They weren't USB, and a serial port really had to be, for it to work right, had to be reset in order to put a new device on it. And I unplugged my mouse, plugged another one in, and it worked. I was really amazed. I thought that I was going to have to reboot, but yeah, I broke the mouse's ball.
Was that in like 1995?
No, 99 or 2000. So, okay, I am at this place here. Oh, LP store right here. Okay, so let's see what the LP store has. So I have, according to this, I have 35,000 loyalty points that I've earned. And
I think, how was the name's guy? Psycho was talking about the custom office gantry blueprint.
yes, but he was much further into that. What he was talking about too was that he didn't only just buy that, he had all the parts to make that as well. And then he would turn around and make that, and then
I would say
he would make a whole bunch of money.
take a look at the buy and sell prices for the different data cores, and I don't know if I still have the math calculation that someone told me to write down so I could understand it, but I think what you do is you take the highest buy order and look at the lowest sell order, and gosh, I remember. I think I have it in my Google Drive here. Let me see here. It was basically now things beeping on me. You take those, and then you have to subtract your costs or something, and then you just basically find out what the best ISK per LP ratio is for that market. Mm-hmm. Let's see, you can get a Navy Comet blueprint But you'd have to make it really.
Well, this is one that I got right here, which is kind of interesting because, like the one above it, which really fits this, is 10,000. Well, wait, 10,000 for 10 million. This one just pays out really crappy. 2 million ISK compared to 10,000 LP.
Yeah, so you have to be careful. Some implants are just not worth it, and you can use that website that we've talked about before. But you should always use your own calculations as well for the market that you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Those numbers, though, you have to pay both, do you not? You have to pay the LP plus the ISK cost, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's what I see. I saw where you were going with that. No, that's how much you have to pay both, and then the idea is you sell it on the market, and that's where you get your ISK from.
Okay, so small railgun specialization book here is 1,000 LP. And let's look at that and see what it sells for on the market. It sells for, looks like 920 to $1 million, and 1,000 LP. So consider. Okay, so just based on that and what those sell for, it'll cost me 1,000 LP, no ISK. I could buy 35 of them, and then they're selling here for, let's say, $1 million. There's a whole bunch of places selling for $1 million. And so I could conceivably make 35 million.
Yep.
Chat room is saying security connections is the way to go. Really? But I have to have 10 million ISK. Well, let's see what...
I think they sell for a ton, though.
So 39... okay. Let's...
Also, you should probably have somebody Jita price check that, because
just look at Eve Central.
I don't trust Eve Central.
So 15,000 LP plus 10 million ISK. So 15,000 LP with the other one could be converted into 15 million, and then it's cost me 10 million on top of that. So it turns it into what, 5 million in worth? No, it increases the cost. No, it'd be more than that. It increases the cost, and so, well, no, it takes away from the profit, is what it does. See, it sells for 39 million.
And Jita's currently around 20 million.
It's around 20 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so even with that, with looking at the other one that it cost me no ISK and could make $1 million per 1,000 LP. This one is 15,000.
You said you had. Sorry, you said you had roughly 36,000 LP. Is that correct?
35,000 LP. Yeah.
So you could buy 2 of those and make. What would that be? Just under 80 million.
No, because Jita they're selling them at 20, and plus I have to put in 10 million ISK on top of this to get them, and so that puts me another 10 million down because I have to put that into it. So even if I can sell it for 20, see the 1,000 LP I can turn into 1 million ISK with those other books, but this would be 15 million is what the LP could turn into, and then you have to go 15 million plus. And then let's see, 15 million minus the 10 million because you have to pay that out. So you're left with 5. Shit.
Where do you get the 15 million though?
The 50 because I can convert 1,000 LP into 1 million ISK, and that costs 15,000 LP. So it's worth 15 million ISK, in my opinion.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And so if it's worth 15 million ISK, but then I have to pay out another 10 million ISK to get that, so that I'm trying to figure out the math here. This math is actually hard.
And this at least you need to have a chart, for example, in Jita, to see the prices.
Mm-hmm.
Try using
to compare. Website. Yeah, or the website that Psycho linked you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's in chat. Fuzz work.
Yeah, well, chat
Yeah.
That's so hard to click on, chat.
You don't need to do die. You can link
Yes.
that anyway.
Yeah.
For this market alone, it looks like you could walk away with. It's 30. You get 39 for each one. Take away 10, so you'd be walking away with, what is that, 29, right? So if you bought 2 of them, technically, you don't have the 20 million, I don't think, on this character, but if you did, you could technically walk away with 60, give or take, just under 60.
Just under 60 million? Is that right, though?
Just on this market, though, just on those 2
well,
sellers
on these,
that you see.
Yes, on those.
So for this one instance, it might be better, but in the larger scale.
Well, if they were saying it was 20 million, though, so
yeah, exactly.
So
that's probably not
But
a
then
good value.
You also have to consider that each one of those is being sold. There's only one of each in the area.
Right.
There's one person selling one and one person selling one. The odds of somebody actually buying it in this
That's
area is slim.
Mm-hmm.
And those are all just tons of implants that have specific bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Certainly a lot of them. Holy cow. So there's only a few things up here. Really, when you look at these and you say, okay, it's 5,250 loyalty points plus 5,250,000 ISK. The cost that so here's the math, is that if there's an ISK cost, you got to take that directly off of what it's being sold for. So in this case, it would knock it down to just above 5 million. And so 5,250 LP getting just above 5 million is just about the same as that other book that was 1,000 getting a million. And so that one, the math works out, even with having to pay out the ISK. This one here, let's see, a few market details. This one is selling for...
I just looked it up for FDU for Saint Laison. Sell prices. How many LP do you have again?
35,000.
It's not in the. Looks like it's not in the top ones they're showing here, but yeah, they're showing the lowest one they're showing here is 79,000 LP for looks like they are implants, gunslinger, alchemist, oddly enough, a woman's dress blouse and men's, and
Okay.
Dominic's Navy issue and a Megatron Navy issue. When I was doing it with the Minmatar fad of getting the Navy stabbers, and then I also was able to do data cores for a decent ratio.
Mm-hmm. So here's 5x data cores. And I guess that means 5 data cores in one package.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
okay.
a 5.
Yeah, it says 5x data cores. Okay, so I just clicked on this one. It's 250 LP plus 250,000 disk, and they're selling for 300,000. That one's not worth it, is it? 250 LP, so that should be worth 250,000. Just add 3 zeros on the end of the LP, and then that should be its approximate ISK value from what I'm seeing. Okay. Well, it looks like so far that where did those books go? And are there different, if I go to a different store of these, are there different,
No, same core.
same stuff? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's look at what this blueprint sells for. Find in contracts. What? You can't buy this blueprint anywhere?
Nope. Can only search for it in contracts.
Interesting. So I couldn't put it on the market?
Nope, only via contract.
Oh. Okay. Hmm. That was just 9,000. Wow.
You just want to get more LP.
Yeah.
Wait till after the patch when the new Navy stuff is out.
Well, this one right here, though, these books, these skill books, seem to come out okay. It's 3,000 LP, and at least here in the system, it's selling for 2.9 million. Where the other ones go? Here they are. This one's 9,000 LP. Sells for about 9 million.
I think the people in chat that are saying they want to see you in using the LP to get your ships and faction frigs are people that want to pop you in those faction frigs.
Oh, wait! I can buy ships with this too?
If you have enough LP, you can buy the ship itself, and not the blueprint.
Okay, so there's show affordable only. I didn't know that. Okay, show all, and so interesting. So like 65,000 here and 65,000 ISK. That better be worth 130. Somebody's buying for 70. Okay, so Dominic's Navy issue, 150,000 LP. Okay.
Sort by the prices too.
Well, now I'm just looking at this, that there's a couple of them for sale for 400 and over 400 million.
Like I told you at the beginning of this series, this region is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, why would I go and buy some ship like that and then just get blown up as much as I do? Seems a little crazy to me.
Just a little.
Yeah. But there's a lot more stuff in here that...
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that. Let's see here. Reward, LP cost, ISK cost.
Can look for the Megatron, for example.
So here's the women's sterling dress blouse. 100,000 LP and 100 million ISK. Yeah, I can't even look it up to see what buying and selling it at. I guess people would buy those for vanity. Well, I want to get just a couple of these and put some stuff on the market just to kind of prove what's what, you know? So I'm gonna try buying one of these. Mount.
Yeah, you can do the Vexor they're saying too.
The what?
Vexor.
Vexor.
I didn't see what the required items were though.
And then small blaster. Another million one. Okay, I'll try one of these too. And then this one has an ISK cost as well, security connections. And you were saying 20 million, I think, is what you said on. It's going for
Just
that.
for this, but those aren't accurate, so you won't get that.
Right, right. Well, that's he was saying 20 million in JITA. So that's what.
I see.
You know that the math doesn't work out on that one, not at all.
No.
So I think what I do is I just take those two that I bought. I've spent just a little bit, and take those two that I purchased and take them out of this system, and you know put them up for sale. How much money do I have? Well, I have 31 million, so I have enough that I could have, you know, bought one of those other things if I needed to, but, you know, and I don't know how fast these would sell if I bought 100 of those books and then just put them all someplace, you know?
Well, you can look at the price history on the market.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're really into economics, you can understand some of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like the Donchian channel.
The Donchian channel? I don't know what that is.
I've looked it up on the wiki, and it's like, okay, well, whatever you say. I'm not an economics student.
Oh.
But if you go to the market,
Mm-hmm.
and click on price history.
I'm just trying to think. I don't want to do a whole bunch of flying around. How do I? What's a good way to figure out what market region to take something to sell?
Well, like Eve Central, or you can just get out of Placid and go to Saint Claison or Essence, maybe. I can't remember the region that Valor is in. The FDU station in Valor, or let me look it up here.
I still don't know how to use the map well to like see, you know, when I look at, you know, buying in a region or whatnot, and I look at this map, it all looks the same to me.
Well, I'm not sure what you would use the map for buying and selling.
Well, to get to a different region, right?
Find
Well,
like
if you-
boundaries. Right?
Well, I want to see where the
Well,
boundary is so I can go across, so I
Exactly,
get
yeah.
into a different region.
Yeah, just look for a certain system, and then just set destination to that system.
And is a system
market.
these names?
Well, the big one, Placid, is the region, and then the small ones are the systems that you zoom in on. And I just keep the market open, and as I go through each region, it will change. I don't know who told you to. I'm sorry, but that's a terrible system, in my opinion, to base out of a region.
Or constellation.
The prices are higher there.
Thanks, Tragic. Why don't you come in and help?
Yeah.
So let's see here.
Yeah, that's another thing by filtering for docked active players. Of course, Jita is this giant big ball of orange.
You guys can type links if you're being an idiot putting stuff in there, you get popped. But you guys can post links. So. So here is Eve Central. All I'm trying to do though is figure out where can I go that I don't have to fly for a half hour to get to sell it for outside of this market.
Like I said, either like you go to, well, you already have it, right?
Have what?
Whatever you bought.
Yes.
Or we're going to. Yeah, so you can go to, say, Dodixie or Austerlert. I still don't know how to say that. Those are the two biggest hubs in Galante space.
I guess I'm having a hard time because I'm trying to look at the map and look for Dodixie on here, and I just don't see it anywhere.
Do a search.
I am doing a search, but
just right click it. You can set destination.
Okay, so that's only a few jumps. 6 jumps. Okay.
And the other place is OURS, whatever.
Dodixie sounds fine.
I found a way that you can kind of see the different regions if you want. If you want in your map. It's not whatever.
Yeah. How did you do it?
If you go to your map and go to on the side, there should be a little. It's the World Map Control Panel. It'll be on your Neocom. If you open that up, under Star Map, go to Lines, and then under Color Lines by, and then select Region.
Star Map Lines.
And it kind of shows you
the
regions. If that helps at all.
It does. Interesting. Okay.
Still a little bit confusing, but
it is. But it gives me a different perspective on it. So.
Apparently, there's an Android app that shows star maps. That's of interest to you. I don't own any of that.
I like my Android stuff, but it's easier to input stuff on a computer. So. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to end this episode, we'll come back, we'll do a few drawings, and then we're going to go to go and place that stuff up for sale. And then after that, we are going to do a round table. So with
Fuzzy.
Fozzie, CCP Fozzie, yep. Mr. Fozzie, the Foz. Okay, so let's see here. That's it for this episode. Okay, hold on, guys. We're live. I'll be right back. And and here is the. I talked about the great Twitch app. The Twitch plugin for Chrome. Here it is. Now that you've made it this far in the video, let me show you something pretty cool. Have you ever wanted to watch live? I mean, you may be watching live right now, or you've always wondered, how do I know when Markee's going to be on live? Well, let me show you. I found something really cool. If you're using Chrome's web browser, you can go to the Chrome Web Store and you type in Twitch, Twitch, hit enter, and a bunch of stuff comes up. Now, there's this application called Twitch Now, and it is really, really cool. And here's why. Because this application allows you, when you follow me or whoever else you like on Twitch, to be automatically notified when someone is broadcasting in an unobtrusive way. I was so happy to see this because I saw that I no longer had to sift through those emails. Instead, I've got this little button in the upper right, and I click on it, and it shows me all of the sites, all of the channels that I'm currently following. And so, and it looks like it shows them in the order of how many viewers there are. Now, I went ahead and I followed everybody right now who is broadcasting War Z. And just as an example, so I followed all of them. I'm not getting emails because they're all online, and this is awesome. They're just all right here. I click on one, it opens up in a new tab for me, and you know, really lets me lets me watch them. I can close that one. I can go on to the next one, and it opens it up, and I'm sure it's going to show me another ad. But this is most definitely something that is very much needed, and it'll help me. So I know I'm here working. I don't even have to look at my emails or anything to know when someone is broadcasting that I'm following. This does refresh on its own. You can force it to refresh. It also allows you to browse for other games, look at the top streamers who are on right now, and search and a bunch of other stuff. It's a really, really nice application. I really like it. I think that it's really great, and I encourage you, if you want to know when I'm broadcasting and you use Chrome, to install this. It's very unobtrusive, just sits right up here up in the right, just has a little number next to it, and when nobody's streaming, there's no number. It's really cool. Anyway, I hope you find this of value, and please do follow me and subscribe on YouTube. I'm Markee Dragon. Take care.